COBRA. Sky One and Now TV. He has played Hitler, a stripper, the clothes kind, not the wallpaper, grandma, and a Highland copper, so why shouldn't Robert Carlyle play a Tory? Yet Begbie as a politician is not the most terrifying notion in the new Sky One drama COBRA. Written by Ben Richards, Strike, COBRA imagines what would happen if a space storm hit Earth. That is the prospect facing Blighty as Conservative Prime Minister Robert Sutherland, Carlyle, his Chief of Staff Anna Marshall, Victoria Hamilton, the Crown, and officials gather in Cabinet Office Briefing Room A, COBRA, to hear from bearded men in cheap suits, otherwise known as scientists. Beard number 1 says that in the first stage of a solar storm satellites will be knocked out, throwing navigation systems into flux. Planes could fall out of the sky. In the second stage, all electrical power will go off. No light, no heating, no internet, no Antiques Roadshow. Older readers will recognize this as the 1970s. Back then, in the days of 3-day weeks and power cuts, the populace lit candles, threw coats on the bed and got on with it. I suspect modern society, made of flimsier stuff, is not going to manage so well. Fortunately, Carey is around to fulfill the Lance Corporal Jones role as chief calmer of the national panic. That is, if he can spare the time, what with sneaky aides leaking his immigration plans to the press, his daughter landing in bother at university after a graduation party goes wrong, and keeping up that strange, Scots/Northern English accent he has adopted for the role. He also has to say COBRA a lot. The makers of COBRA are awfully fond of the word COBRA. Convene a full COBRA for the morning, barks Sutherland. The CME's trajectory is faster than anticipated, he tells his wife. I don't have a clue what that means, she replies with some justification. It means I have to reconvene COBRA. What is the betting convening COBRA soon takes over from being in Pizza Express, Woking as catchphrase of the year. Everyone likes saying COBRA because it sounds dangerous, sexy, scary. It is the perfect title for a drama that is part political thriller, part disaster fest. House of Cards meets Jack Bauer's 24, Bodyguard without the Berbahukis, in episode 1, anyway. Little expense has been spared in making everything look swish, from the high-tech briefing room, all very Mission Impossible, to Anna's handsome London home and her buttery leather crossbody bag, beat the Carrie Homeland Matheson. In certain instances you might wish it was not so realistic. Plot spoiler, I would be fine with never seeing a plane crash again. Some parts lack the same slick touch. There is the usual newspaper headline that would never make it into a real paper. The political types are clichés, the treacherous up-and-comer. For more on this story, visit the news article link.